Lesson 14, The Right Tools for the Right Task. Hello everyone, my name is Ye Wu Bin from Yixiaoneng. I am so happy to be with you now at 6 a.m. on the Himalaya app. For those of you who have been following my lessons, welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome aboard. I am so happy to have you with us. Time is man's scarcest resource. Once it's used, it can never be regained. So if you're not using your time effectively, or if the time you are spending is only getting you further away from your dreams in life, then stay with me. Listen a while, and I am confident I can help open your eyes to a new path that will get you closer to your dreams. I want to remind you that there are 100 classes in this album, and every class lasts about 6 minutes. It is updated at 6 a.m. New York City time each morning. In previous classes, I showed you a comprehensive theory of time management and explained several practical methods that you can use to implement this theory in your everyday life. In this class, I'll recommend some tools that will help you implement this time management process. Confucius once said, "The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools." Again, the mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. In time management, if we want to get double the results in half the time, we must use the right tools. The right tools will reduce the time and effort to complete tasks. If using the right tools is so important to optimizing the time you spend, then we must also learn to select the right tools for the right tasks. So how do we choose the right tools? First, tools must satisfy two criteria. They must reduce time and they must reduce effort. As I mentioned before, the basis to managing time is really managing events. One tool that we use improperly is our own brain. Our brain is not designed to memorize, but instead to think. It is a CPU, not a hard disk. So we need a different tool to collect and store our many tasks, and it must meet the two criteria, reduce time and effort that it would take our brains to do this alone. After we empty our brain of these tasks, its energy can fully devote to a better organizing of schedules and lists. Remember, always organize your tasks according to the 4D principle: do, delegate, delay, delete. In order from least to most effective in reducing time and effort, here are some tools that we could use. First, paper and pen. They're easiest to find. The saying goes, good memory is inferior to a bad ability to write. Good memory is inferior to a bad ability to write. So while paper is indeed easier to find, it can be easier to lose. Of course, it will depend on your storage habits. The other thing is, we don't always have paper and pen with us. It's difficult to rearrange tasks and to prioritize lists, schedules, and contexts. There are easier and better methods to use than paper and pen. If you're still using your brain to manage tasks, you're still living in the primitive age. If you're still using paper and pen to manage tasks, you're still living in an agricultural age. We are in the information age of the 21st century. We need tools that fit the times. So I suggest that all of you must learn to manage tasks with your mobile phone. It would be even better if you have other portable devices such as the iPad, the electronic watch, and others. But the mobile phone is very convenient because we carry it with us wherever we go. The iPad is good too because its screen is larger and will be easier to enter information. However, it might not be as convenient to carry around everywhere you go. The computer is a great tool, but it is more difficult to carry around with us. If you decide to manage tasks with your phone, you need to pay attention to one problem. It is very easy to become distracted while using your phone because of all the different apps and the opportunity to use social media. It will be easy to lose your focus. There is no one tool that is best for every situation and for every person. Tools have different strengths and weaknesses for different situations and different people. However, in general, some tools are better than others, and I found that the mobile phone has been the most effective. I therefore highly recommend using the mobile phone. Don't get in the habit of writing down your urgent matters using paper and pen. as soon as you're assigned a new task, what is the very first thing you do? Do you write it down on a post-it note or a tablet of paper? Avoid this habit and instead write it on your mobile phone. If you don't have a mobile phone currently, some of the major brands include the iPhone, Samsung, the Xiaomi, and Huawei as well. Mobile phones that have a large selection of apps in an app store are better for time management. Now, choosing the right app is the next thing to consider. Some apps handle specific things such as list apps, scheduling apps, reminders, etc. We want an app that combines all of the most important components into a single platform that reduces time and effort. And there is one app that I highly recommend, OmniFocus. OmniFocus is designed to be used with the iPhone. I've used OmniFocus for many years and recommend it to every student of easy efficiency. The software is a bit expensive, and every version and update requires a new payment. And currently, only the iPhone, the iPad, and PC can use it. But since it is expensive, it is very good. I will use the OmniFocus for the rest of my life. That's how good it is. So you see, it will be a very worthwhile investment. If you're really serious about improving your time management, I highly recommend you consider investing in and using the OmniFocus. I want to make sure I point something out that's very important. OmniFocus is not developed by Easy Efficiency and has no affiliation with our company. Easy Efficiency is not a sales agent for OmniFocus and does not get any revenue from its student using it. The reason I recommend it is very simple. It is the best. I've used many tools and products, and I've found this is far and above the best one. You can absolutely use other mobile phones, and you can use other apps if you decide. You can even collect and arrange matters with paper and pen if you'd like. In fact, you're welcome to start practicing with paper and pen, and after you are proficient, you can expand to using more convenient and technological solutions. That's all for this class. If you want a text transcript of our lessons, please follow us on Facebook. These audio lessons are translated by Yi Xiaoneng's partner, Cece, and then recorded by her husband, Justin. I wish you great success today. See you tomorrow.